Hi, boys and girls. I'm your new maths teacher. Surprised? Yeah. For a few days now, I'm going to handle your mathematics as Tharani has delivered a baby and she needs a period of rest. Anyway, let us make this maths class very much interesting. Before starting the class, I want to wish you, your parents, your relatives and friends to be safe and healthy during this pandemic COVID. Let us go into the lesson in proper. Our topic today is mensuration. Mensuration is a very important branch in mathematics, very interesting branch in mathematics. How can we say that it is very interesting in the sense? How can you guess the distance between the earth and the moon? We can't measure with any equipments or measuring tools, but we can say exactly it is over 3 lakh kilometers from this earth. Not only that, huge structures, for example, a palace or a mountain or the declination of a sun or the moon in the sky, by using the angle or a distance from here to the particular structure, we can say the height of the object's presence. In Kuppam now, you have a monument, our Kuppam Palace. Can we say it's a height without measuring with the help of measuring tape? Yes, we can say, but with the help of mensuration. But now you are in very basic class. That means class 7. We want to understand the basic concepts of this mensuration. So today we take up a subtopic called as the perimeter. And try to understand how to define it, how to explain it. With the help of this knowledge of perimeter, how can we measure certain units? So let me define in a very simple language. Perimeter is the circumference distance of any object. Circumference need not be a circular path alone. See, for example, if I take this textbook, it has its periphery, boundary. So it has 4-sided boundary. If you measure all these 4 sides, we get its perimeter. Suppose in our school, what is the perimeter of our school? Our school measures over 10 acres. The total circumference area all along its margin or boundary, if you measure, that is called as the perimeter of our school. Okay, so let us go in a very simple way of measuring the perimeter. So we have so many kinds of geometrical figures or structures. What is this? hexagon. What is this? A parallelogram. A parallelogram. A circle. Like that, no, there are various geometrical structures, geometrical plane figures. Using these things, we can understand the perimeter measurements very, very easily. The regular, in case of hexagon, we have regular hexagon and irregular. So what is a regular hexagon? In the sense when all its sides are equal. Of course, hexagon is a 6-sided plane figure. When all the 6 sides are equal, for example, this is 5 meters, 5 meters, 5 meters, 5 meters, 5 meters, and 5 meters. What is the perimeter of this 6-sided hexagon? Easily you can 6 into its side is equal to 6 sides, 6s. What is that? S is equal to one side measurement. So 6 into 5 is equal to 30 meters. This 30 meter is the perimeter. The perimeter of this regular hexagon is 30 meters. What about irregular? If it is a irregular hexagon, the sides may be different. Suppose this is like this. This is the first figure. Let us forget about this. Only this boundary. For example, you can say A, B, C, D, E, and F. So 6 letters bounding 6 sides. So what we should do, there is no other way. We have to add all the 6 sides. For example, side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, side 5, and side 6. That's all. When you add all these one by one, you will get the perimeter. For example, this may be 5 meters, it may be 7 meters, and it may be automatically when it made it, no, this will be 3 meters, and this will be again 6 meters, and this will be the 4 meters, and this will be little bit bigger, 5 meters itself, and this also may be 5 meters suppose. Add all these things. 7 plus 3, 10 plus 6, 16, 20, 25, and 30. So the side by side, when you add it now, the sum total of all the sides of that irregular hexagon is its perimeter. Hope you understood. 600 children are very active children. I mean 700, I'm sorry. 700 children. You have got promoted from 6 to 7 now. So you are very much active, and definitely you will understand this concept by listening to my video and understand that properly and try to define yourself, write in your own words. What is perimeter? The perimeter is the distance or the length of its edge, complete edge all along is called as its perimeter. What is a hexagon? A six-sided plane figure is called as hexagon. What is regular hexagon? What is irregular hexagon? How to find its perimeter? In case if it is regular hexagon, 6 into sides. If it is irregular hexagon, side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, side 5, side 6. So that if you understand this concept very well, then it will be much more useful when you come to the higher classes. Okay, let us move on to the next geometrical figure called as the parallelogram. What is a parallelogram? A parallelogram is a plane figure bounded by 4 sides and the opposite sides. For example, this side and this side are parallel. This side and this side may be equal, but it must necessarily be parallel. The other sides are parallel in this way. In this way they are parallel. So it's a parallelogram. Okay, that is for your general knowledge. But our question is how to find the perimeter of a parallelogram. In case of parallelogram, just 2 sides if it is given, you can easily find out its perimeter. Okay, 4 sides, 2 sides are equal. Okay, and other 2 sides are equal. So 2 into L into side 1 and side 2. What is side 1? 50 meters plus 25 meters into 2. 50 plus 25, 75 meters into 2 is equal to 150 meters. 150 meters is the perimeter of this parallelogram. Okay. See, in this case, all the sides are equal. So we took only one side because all the sides are common, all the sides are equal. So we took one side and measured with its dimension. In case of this, we take 2 dimensions, and of course the opposite sides are equal. That's why we took only 2 sides, because one side is equal to the other side, so it is multiplied by 2. Similarly, other 2 sides are equal, side 2 multiplied by 2. So altogether now you get 150 meters. So what about the perimeter of a circle? For a circle perimeter, you have to just measure with the help of a technique. For example, you keep a starting point here and measure with the help of ropes. Okay. Even if you have a small rope, for example, 20 meters, let it be. From here to here, all along you can keep 20 meters. From here you can keep 20 meters. And that now, as many bits can measure it. If you have a bigger rope, yes, well and good. So all along the line you have to keep it and measure. For example, each bit is 20 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Say 8 bits into 20 meters. 8 20s are 160 meters. Is the perimeter of this circle. Apart from that, now we have even the circumference 2 pi r. Area is pi r square, but the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. For that now you need to have the radius of it or a diameter. This is the diameter and this is the radius. Okay? Or suppose they give a chord. This is one chord. Suppose it's exactly given half of the chord, you can double it. Okay, so this all we are going to learn in this chapter called as the perimeter method. Okay, observe it very, very carefully, and if you have any doubts, okay, you can feel free. Be very much comfortable. Don't get nervousness. Tomorrow, within 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock, you can keep asking me a number of doubts. I am here to clarify your doubts.